All right, before I forget to start filming, which I already started working, we are building an A-frame at the Mayagüez skate park here in Puerto Rico, and we're cutting rebar. I'm taking from my house build stock of rebar for projects that I have here so I can build at the skate park. So we're cutting up rebar right now. I already bought the angle iron and the wood for the A-frame to prepare the cement work and the framing. I'm just trying to get everything ready here before we go over to the skate shop and mount all the stuff there. Prep everything today, cut the cement floor tonight, hopefully, and then head over to the park tomorrow AM and start cementing it. The reason why I'm doing this is because although there is a handful of parks here in Puerto Rico for people to skate, and people have gotten good here, you know, but there's just a certain level of skating that we can get to further if the obstacles are better. And since no one is doing a good job here building parks to what we need for today's kind of skating, and although I appreciate what's been built, no one's taken into detail what we actually need. So I'm going to take it upon myself to continue to build at the parks, make them better until somebody eventually builds a park that we can skate, to be able to get the skaters to want to have a future in skating and just like get better, have fun, and just learn tricks and all that stuff. So till somebody here does that, we are going to continue to build better obstacles than what gets built, or fix things that don't get built correctly, or maybe even build a skate park back here. Hopefully that's not the case, because I want it to be a public park for people to go, and if the park is here, then obviously not that many people will be able to skate it. Just my friends and skate hop family. So anyway, don't mind the mess. And the house is coming together a little better. I mean, don't mind the mess too, but because I'm fixing my moped. But we got the black tiles all cleaned up. Got my bike completely in pieces, and then we got the white tile wall almost done. And yeah, so we're gonna get to this rebar, head over to the shop and do some more building. I'll try to film as much as I can without taking away from me working, and enjoy the process. At the end of this, I will put the specs of the A-frame so you guys could build it yourself. And if you follow step by step, you know, with $800 give or take and a couple people, you can build this at your local park. $800 including like food, gas for the generator, tools if you don't have them, whatever. But it's looking like out of pocket I'll be probably like $600 to build this A-frame. So anyway, back to work in paradise. All right, once again, I caught myself. We just got the skate hop, and I already started cutting the metal. Right now, I'm cutting all the angles into the angle iron so that they meet at the degrees for the A-frame that's 14 feet long, 18 at the center. And then I'm gonna duplicate that, weld it, and then start the rail, which is 21 inches high on each post. So I'm gonna try to film as much as I can, but we'll see how far we get. So what you're looking at is we made the template on the wood, 7 feet by 7 feet, and then we drew the chalk lines. And what I'm doing is I'm building the template on the wood so I know that it's gonna be perfect. Then I'm gonna tack it, weld it, and then prepare this one. I already traced one of the angle lines to the other one, so that means that we already had with one template. And since it's the same size on both sides, we just need one template, and then just follow the wooden template. Weld both, put them together. Then you're gonna bolt the wood to it, put the rebar, then the rail. But no, it's a lot. I'm gonna do this, the next one. Then I'm gonna do the rail on to the already fitted angle iron. And that way we have the angle iron with the rail attached fully. That way when you prop it up, it's perfectly done. Then we put it together with a piece of wood, run the rebar across, kind of prep it, weld all the rebar to the rebar so it's really strong. Pretty much prep it so that we can just carry the whole thing over there somehow and install tomorrow. Anyway, it's a process, but we're getting there.
Porque tú vas a grabar de lado.
Sí.
But I'll be blogging on Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
I completely forgot to film up the process on building the A-frame, but pretty much that's what it ends up looking like. Then you're gonna draw your cut line in the cement. You're gonna cut so that the cement sits in and it doesn't break at the joint where it meets the A-frame to the ground. So now we're gonna cut this. We're gonna put holes for rebars. We're gonna tie that all together. Then we're gonna put the A-frame rail, and then we're gonna weld the A-frame rail, and then we're gonna go throw cement, and that's pretty much how it goes. This is a really bad vlog on doing all this, but I get so focused on building that I forget to do the process sometimes. But anyway, you get the idea. 2 generators, bunch of homies.
One week later.
Wow. Look at that. Perfect A-frame. I'm gonna be quite honest. I did a really bad job documenting this whole process, but at least I showed you guys how it's done, and then at the end of the video there'll be the specs on how to do it. Pretty simple. 7 feet by 7 feet, so total 14. 18 inches in the middle to get your radius of the bank, and then the rails are 21 from the post at all angles, and then just weld it, cement it, curate it, make sure no one messes it up, and then boom, you got yourself an A-frame. It's pretty much, it's not that hard. It's about costly, like somewhere around 600 bucks, give or take, but if everybody puts in 50 bucks, 12 people, you know, it's not that expensive. And then I'm gonna skate it, do a couple tricks. I'm not gonna film too many crazy tricks because I want to skate. I haven't skated in a couple days since we've been busy, and I'll tell you why in a second. But I'll do a couple tricks and then one hard trick, and then I'm gonna get to skating. But the reason why I haven't been skating is freshly after that we got so excited because the barbecue was amazing. Also, I didn't film any of the barbecue and the casting tricks, but a lot of tricks went down. Tray flip lip, 3 shove lip, kick for back Smith, kick for back lip, kick for front board, all nose blunt back, nose blunt, everything, nollie 5-0s, everything. And then we were like, let's just go ahead and build this one. So now we got this bump to bump right here, which is completely beautiful and perfect. This was already here. We took the similar design over there for this side, but there was a bump to flat that over time got really bad, and it used to have a rail. Anyway, now we have a perfect bump to bump, which we didn't have here at the park. And it's time to skate because I haven't skated and I'm excited, so let's skate the A-frame. Not only the builder, but also the filmer, but also the skater. Shaggy!